Welcome to Gymyr's Gaming, where today we are going to be playing Chef Life, a restaurant simulator. Uh, I want to apologize for the lack of content recently. As some of you may know, I work two jobs in real life, and both of those jobs have just gotten kind of busy, and I just haven't had time to really record and even to play a game recently. That being said, I am trying to get into a better schedule so I can try and get the content out a little bit better. Um, and if you all have any suggestions as to what kind of game you would like to see me play on my channel, leave a comment. I do read all my comments, and I can see what I can do about getting those games on my channel. So, like I said, we're playing Chef Life, a restaurant simulator. My sister and I both enjoy like kind of cooking and cooking simulation games. So I thought I'd give this one a try and see how it is compared to some of the others. This was just my little test game that I was doing to go through the tutorial and everything. So we're going to create a new game. We're going to just skip that, and we are going to. Now, what's nice about this is it's like MMOs and other games where you can actually customize your character, because it is kind of in third person. So let's create our character. I wish I had muscles like that. We'll go like that. And we'll go in the middle. Yeah, we'll go in the middle there. Hair. Yeah, we'll go with that. And we'll make it black like my soul, because that's the kind of hair I have in real life. Alright. Eye color, I kind of have greenish eyes, so we'll give our character greenish eyes there. Ooh, we can do makeup. Ooh, look at that. Hot stuff. Make us like an 80s rock band. And I have no freckles, so. Alright. And now let's see here. What kind of a top do we want? I kind of like that top. Yeah, I kind of like that reddish color. Pants. I have not been able to determine like the different style of these pants, except for at the very bottom here. The cuffs are different, and that's about it. I mean, it's a little bit more noticeable when you change the color, but yeah. Anyways, we'll go with that, I guess. And then hats, we can do like different kinds of hats, but that covers up my beautiful hair, so we're not going to wear a hat. And then there's tattoos that we can put in, because like it seems like every chef that I know, because my brother's also a chef, has a tattoo. We're going to go with this like Deathly Hallows looking tattoo, I guess. Now, you know what? I hate J.K. Rowling. We're not going with that. Let's do some salt and pepper. And over here, I guess we can do some tribal. Yeah. Ooh, logo. Ooh, we could put a logo on our. I didn't get into all this. Okay. Let's see here. What kind of a. What kind? Oh, let's go with this octopus thing. We could be Cthulhu type inspired restaurant. Yeah, Cthulhu. Who doesn't look a good Cthulhu? Alright, my name is Gymyr. because that's why we are called Gymyr's Gaming. Alright. Alright, so there's no run in this game. That's another thing. There's like absolutely no run. Like you cannot run in this game at all. So look at you. Your new uniform fits perfectly. It's as if it were made for you. As for the kitchen, I installed all the workstations. Everything is up and running. Which means it's time to get back to cooking. We only have 3 days until the grand opening. Oh, and I left you a little gift to help you get back up and running. Hope you like it. Oh, jeez. Okay, so, like most cooking books, we have a recipe, cooking books. Like most cooking games, we have a recipe book here. All the recipes we've learned are shown here, along with the steps to make them. So like, if we have more than one recipe, it would all be right here. So we would just click on, the recipe we want. This page shows all the ingredients needed, as well as the workstations required to complete the recipe. A recipe is divided into steps. Follow them in the correct order to learn how to cook the dish. Alright, so here we have like the recipes right here, the ingredients right here, the different workstations we're going to need, and then here are the steps. We can pen a recipe to get helpful reminders when working in the kitchen. Alright, so some of the controls are kind of wonky, like controls to pin it, but okay. And then like tab is to quit. Do you remember that recipe? It was the first one we learned in culinary school. I thought it'd be the perfect dish to open our new kitchen. I stocked the shelves with all the ingredients we need so you could get started right away. So we come up, all the recipes you have pinned from the recipe book are shown at the top right of your screen right here. Start by looking at the list of ingredients and take them from your shelves. This is the first step of any recipe. Alright, so we come over here, we come to the shelf with all of our vegetables and fruits and whatnot. We take a potato. Now you can either hover over it with your mouse and hit the space button, the space bar, or you can just click on it. I just click on it with the mouse. And then we come over here, we grab our meat. Now, there's this one, I think it's like Cooking Simulator, where it was a pain in the butt to like cut everything, because like you had to cut everything, and you had to have it like, it would say like 5 grams of something. And it's like, when you're cutting a lemon, and it was like 5 grams of lemon in there, how much is a gram of a lemon in the game? It doesn't tell you, like, there's no way to cut and get the right portion. This game, it automatically does it for you. So we put the beef on the chopping block, we hit E. You're at a workstation. These stations are where you perform all the different steps for your recipes. This is the wooden chopping block. You can use it to prepare larger and heavier ingredients. With the top bar, you can choose how to prep. For now, you only know one way to prepare this ingredient. When you're ready, start cutting. So, if we hit the F button, he automatically positions the knife right there, and then you just hit the down button, and you do it again, and it cuts off your portion of meat that you need. There's no guesswork. So now we're going to put up our shallot and our potato. We're going to start cutting. We're going to hit F again. And again, it automatically peels it. And then you just hit the down button. And it cuts it. See how nice and easy that is? Alright, so now we're going to cook. Yeah, we're going to come over here. So this is where all of our cookware is. We're going to take a frying pan. We're gonna put it right on the stove, and we're gonna use it. When you're at a workstation, you can access all the recipes you have unlocked. For now, you can only prepare a cooked steak. Getting ingredients ready. To start cooking, make sure to put all the ingredients you need for the recipe in your inventory. Place ingredients down one by one, where you place all to put them all down at once. Once all the ingredients are ready, you can start. Alright, so we're going to throw our steak up on there, and we're going to throw our shallots up on there, and now we're going to start. So up here's our cooking progress. We can change the heat strength. We can turn it off and on. While cooking when the range, various actions can be performed depending on the recipe. With heat strength, you can slow down or speed up the cooking, so you can adjust it to suit your needs. Use turn 1 to stop the current cooking. Be careful, food left too long on a turned off range will be ruined. Alright, so we're just going to leave it at medium strength. And we're going to let it go. Because you don't want to cook it too fast, because that's how you burn the outside, but you get a raw inside. Okay. And now it wants us to flip it. Use flip to flip the food. You can check the level of doneness on each side of the food here. Alright, so we got one side completely done, so we got to do the other side. So we're going to hit the 4 key. And we're going to take the mouse, hold down the left mouse button. Do move it in a counterclockwise circle. And we're going to flip the meat. And now we can see our meat browning on the other side. Except for it did. Oh yeah, okay, good. Now we're going to take our steak and scallions. I don't know why I said scallions. We're going to come over here. We're going to use the fryer. Hit V to turn on that bad boy. And we're going to throw our fries in there. Oh, we got to wait for the oil heat to get up to temperature. Alright, now we're going to throw our fries in there. We're going to cook them bad boys up. Alright, we're going to take our fries out. We're going to leave. And now we're going to plate it up. We're going to come over here to the hot table. We're going to throw our food up there. He's going to plate it. And look at that. There's our finished food, and we got an A. This is the technical execution grade. It represents how well the dish was executed. So we got an A, so that's pretty good. When I did it the first time, I got a B. Follow each step of a recipe exactly to achieve the best possible grade. For example, flip the meat so that it's cooked on both sides to improve your technical execution grade. Ingredient quality, we got 1 star. This grade represents the quality of the ingredients used, rated from 1 to 4 stars. Produce quality depends on the supplier it was bought from. Alright, so we're going to take this, we're going to quit, we're going to come over here, and we're going to talk to our buddy. It seems you're already getting the hang of working in the kitchen again, but I think the recipe is missing a little something. I added some notes to the recipe book. Take a look. So we come back over here, we look at it. Grading criteria. The recipe book has been updated. You can now find cooking tips. There are several criteria that affect your grade. Respecting cooking times and adding ingredients at the right cooking phases. Adding the correct spices. Performing chef actions, e.g. flip the meat. Improving your cooking skills. Follow the cooking tips to get a better technical execution grade. The higher the grade, the better your dishes are. So now if we look, it's going to tell us to add the shallots in the first step instead of all at once. And then we're going to have some spices that we need to add. So, let's do this again. Oh, I gotta clean the plate. That's right, I gotta clean the pan. I had that first problem too the first time I was playing. It's like, what do I do? I gotta clean the pan first. Alright. Now we can come over here and get our stuff. Alright, so we need a potato, a scallion. And then we need... Apparently I got into the seafood. Alright. 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 Don't forget to grab the spices before you start cooking. This will save you from running back and forth. Alright, so we come over here. We grab our spices. Alright. Cook it when the range is divided into cooking phases. Start, first, and second. Every ingredient cooks at its own pace. The recipe shows that which phase each ingredient should be added to be cooked perfectly. All ingredients shown at the S start phase are required to start cooking. The remaining ingredients should be added during their respective cooking phases to achieve a better technical execution grade. You can enable the recipe reminders option and preferences to have these indicators visible while using the range. Alright, so we're going to throw that one there. We're going to throw that one there. I guess we... Okay, so we're going to go ahead and start. Alright, so we're cooking. We're going to add our scallions. We are probably going to flip. Alright. It's time to add spices to your dish. Open your spice inventory with season. The spices you have used so far are shown here. Each dose added contributes to seasoning the dish. Start by adding a pinch of each spice indicated in the recipe. This will guarantee the dish will taste nice. Alright, so. One. Alright, so we're gonna... It's missing a lot of salt. It's missing a lot of black pepper. So if we hit the 1 again, it'll tell us what it's missing. Once the dish has been seasoned, you can use your chef sense to find the right balance of flavors. Follow the directions to season the dish properly. If there's only a little bit of spice missing, add a single dose. Be careful, a dose of seasoning added to a meal can't be removed. Adjust the seasoning until you hit the perfect balance. Finding the perfect balance takes time, but will be appreciated by your customers. Not enough. Perfect! Alright. Oh, tap. There we go. Alright. Some of the controls are wonky. I'm still kind of getting used to them, so. All right, it's done. And now we come over here. We're going to use the deep fryer. It should already be turned on. The heat should be up, so all we got to do is stick the fries in and cook them. Cooking our fries, cooking our fries. This is how we cook our fries in the morning. Alright, our fries are perfecto. Alright, so now we're going to come over here and we're going to plate. We're going to throw up our fries. We're going to throw up our steak. Now, we can actually customize our plating. If I'm remembering the tutorial correctly, that is. Finished. And look, we got an A+. The food you cook should be arranged on the plate in an appetizing way. Customize the dish to your liking. You can change the look of your plating from this screen. Okay, so we can actually redo the plating. This is the plating editor. This is where you can customize the appearance of your dishes. Plating is done in a series of steps. To confirm a step, use next step and go to the next step. First, start by choosing a plate. So, we can choose a plate. You can also place mini dishes which add extra volume to the plating and can hold sauces. Then place the dish components to create your plating. A minimum quantity of each component is required before you can proceed to the next step. The final step is to add decorative touches and add your creativity to the dish. Alright, so we can change our dishes by, I think if we hold down, if we hold down the down button key, we can change the dishes. These are all locked, so we can't choose them. So we're just going to stick with the original white dish that ooh, cutting board even. Look at this. Look at all these dishes. Oh, that one looks cool. Oh, we could do that one. Oh no, it's blocked. Okay. Yeah, so some of them look actually kind of cool. Alright, so we're going to go with this one. So we're going to hit F. Alright, so now we're going to put our different saucepan, our different sauce cups on there. So we got a couple of different sauce cups that we have available to us here. So you can rotate it by the Q button or the E button. And then to move it, how do you move it again? There's a way you moved it. Oh, W. WASD moves it. And then if you're like, if you go off the plate boundary, you get those X's where you can't move it. So, and then we can rotate it. So there's a couple different options that we have here. So I'm just going to go with that. And then I guess we can hit the how do you put two of these things on there? Zoom out, zoom in. We should have a second one on here. Oh, that's how. Okay. Alright, there we go. Alright, next step. Alright. And now we can change how it looks. Maybe not. Hold on. Previous step. Okay. There we go. Okay. So before you put it down, change your style, then hit the space bar to drop it down. Okay, so there's different kinds of steak options that, how it's cut up differently. Personally, I like this way. There we go. All right. Now we got our potatoes. These were the fries. Let's put our fries down right. Actually, we're going to go back to the previous step, and we're going to go back here, and we're going to move this, give us some more room. There we go. Okay, now let's put down our fries over here. Let's do this style. And as you can see, we can put down individual fries if we want it. All right, there's our fries. And now we're gonna put down our shallots. And now we're going to do our sauces. All right. There we go. And then we're going to go to our next step, where we can put in our little touches, our little flourishes. So we're going to do maybe we'll throw that in there. A little bit of that, and we'll save the plating. You can create multiple plating layouts for the same dish. This is where you choose which one to use for services. Feel free to take a photo of your dish. So we can take a picture of it, and there's our little picture. There we go. We're going to use this plating. And we're finished. So we are going to quit out of here. And we're going to talk to our friend again. You're done with the dish. It smells amazing. You obviously haven't lost your cooking skills. What do you think? Are you happy with it, or would you rather keep working on the recipe? You know what? I'm happy with it. Great. I must say it's fantastic to see you working in the kitchen again. It's getting late though. We should go home. We have a big day tomorrow. Alright, and we're going to end our first episode with the start of day 2. So, thank you for joining me with this first episode of Restaurant Simulator. I'll see you next time and you have a wonderful day. Goodbye for now.